Welcome back to Instant Anime.
Just Add Music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
Thanks for joining us. If this is your first time listening to the podcast, hi.
Hi.
This is the show where Sarah and I listen to a song and then make an anime for it. What we've done today is listen to the song Destiny by Lovelies with a Z.
Mm-hmm. You may recognize
an
Lovelies.
Old favorite.
Yep.
We've done a few, if not just one of those.
It's been a while.
Yeah. But what we did is we listened to that song, Destiny. Each wrote our own separate ideas for 5 minutes as if Destiny was the theme song for our own little micro anime. Mm-hmm. And we did that. We're going to share them on the show and then combine them into a mega anime, which is fun and difficult, but
sometimes
also fun.
Rewarding.
Always rewarding. Mm-hmm. Totally always rewarding. So we recommend you listen to the song.
This is our community service.
Destiny on whatever you want if you search it up, but we always provide a link to a music video or otherwise in our podcast description. So we've done it, and we always recommend you to also do it. But if you don't, whatever.
Your choice.
Whatever.
Might make a little less sense.
It's a great song. I think it's been on the list for a while.
Yeah.
This is not a suggestion. It's just a self-suggestion.
Love this
We
song.
suggested ourselves to do this one.
Na, 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 Destiny.
It's got like strings. It's got like big old cinematic welling up moments. It's great.
You might call it extra.
It's pretty extra if you use that terminology.
I do.
I had to explain what cancel culture was to my coworker.
That was fun.
She looked it up on Wikipedia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that's the show. I'm going to start it off with my own idea
Okay.
that I got for
Yeah.
Destiny by Lovelies.
Na, 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 Destiny.
I'll start it off with saying it's kind of spooky,
Okay.
but like I tried to make it. There was one point in the song where it falls off, and I was like, well, I guess I have to do this idea now.
So, this is the case of nice, happy-sounding songs getting creepy for you.
Yeah.
This is after Academy all over again.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
I don't know why it always goes there. Is it I see through the guise of like fake pop happiness, and that it's really just a grind for those dollar bills, and that these women were put through hell to get like plastic surgery and
Or you're a pessimist.
yeah, it could be it too. You never know. So I'll start off with my idea. Our protagonist is slowly but surely fading out of our reality and into a different one.
What?
Bit by bit, this person is slowly fading between dimensions and is really worrying all of their loved ones.
Oh my gosh.
However, they take it pretty well since it's been a pretty common occurrence since the Great Calamity made interdimensional anomalies more frequent.
The Great Calamity, that's from Zelda, right?
Nah, it's a great calamity.
Okay.
It is.
It's Zelda.
Life really didn't change for most people. There are just a select group of people, however, that either harness the energy of the anomalies for net gain, like they're using it as like a future technology, or are hiding and coveting the secrets for themselves. Either way, this average high school student is consistently told that their consciousness is just moving to another dimension and that they'll barely even notice a difference. It only starts to worry them when no one has returned from the other side.
Wait, no one, like other people that have gone through this haven't returned?
Yeah.
Ah.
Common occurrence.
Okay.
But this story is just focusing on the one person.
Can the one person, do they know when they're in the other dimension?
Well, it's like their hand will fade out, kind of Marty McFly style.
Sure.
And so, like with Marty McFly, he's fading out of existence. It's not like he is affected by it. He still shreds that guitar.
It's true.
Yeah.
Don't limit yourself.
So it's basically
Just
like
because you're
all
fading.
of their body will fade out until their like, you know, like soul essence brain part is the last transfer part.
Okay, so they're not like they're not like straddling to and like getting glimpses of both.
No.
Okay. They're just fading.
It's all or nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any idea about the,
No.
Okay.
I didn't even have any idea about the Great Calamity. It just made it possible for this to be normal, I guess.
Wow. Well, I'm depressed.
And that's my idea. It's depressing.
You know what? I think this is a perfect time, if you're done,
Yeah, I am.
to share my idea, which is less depressing. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. All the Schmond girls band together to take out the real villain, Schmond, James Schmond. One of the latest women to fall prey to Schmond's disrespect and utter disregard for women, after narrowly escaping her demise, seeks out other, previous Schmond girls. The badass group assembles their many talents to fight crime and eventually James Schmond himself.
Like Schmally Schmary.
Very cheesy. What?
She was a Schmond girl.
Who?
Schmally Schmary.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. I just missed it the first
She
time.
was a Schmear Schmross and Schmond girl.
It's true.
Yeah.
You speak truth.
Yeah.
God.
Schmear Schmoshman. Schmears. All right, continue with your idea.
It's very cheesy.
Yeah.
Inspired by the kitsch of the 1960s spy movies.
Schmond movies.
Each previous Schmond girl has many talents to fight crime.
Schmond Ben.
Luckily for them, the oddly specific talents are just what's needed for that particular episode. I mean jam that they might need to get out of.
Get out of there. Quickety slickety split. Get out of this jam, Schmond.
And then, and it would take place in like the 60s.
Yeah.
I came up with a terrible title. F***CK Destiny. Because you can't use the real word.
No.
But like, fuck Destiny.
I thought it'd be like Kill Schmond.
That would be good.
Volume 2.
Yeah, that'd be copyright. Anyhow, that was my idea.
That's so fun. I love it.
Just, all of
the whole Bond series.
Schmond girls. Big fan of James Bond movies.
Oh, of course.
Does not mean they've aged well.
No.
Any way, shape, or form. So I like the idea of some of the ladies that were treated poorly being like, no, screw this guy. He just let me fall off a cliff? That's not cool.
Yeah.
And so they all bond together and then they do...
Bond together?
Damn it. I wanted to avoid that. They all band together.
Schmond together.
No. And, just kick regular old crime butt, and it's all 1960s-ish, so it's, poorly choreographed, which might be interesting to do in anime.
Awesome, yeah.
But, just the not quite Batman, punch, pow, where it, pops up on the screen, but very
close.
Very close.
Comic booky.
Yes.
In a way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that they wear, superhero masks or anything,
no.
but they just kick butt, I guess kind of like Charlie's Angels. Damn it. But in any case, they've been wronged by one man.
Yeah,
James Schmond. And he's still making movies and whatever, and people think he's great.
Well, is he an actual spy, or is he the actor?
Why not both?
Oh, that's the ultimate cover.
Yeah.
For...
hiding in plain sight.
L-15. His secret spy organization.
Exactly.
L-15. Mm-hmm. Is it M-16? M15?
It's M. Isn't it just M?
13?
Oh my gosh.
There's those whole spy operation thing. I don't remember.
Is it MI5?
MI6.
MI6. There we go.
I was off. I was thinking of something else.
Yeah.
I was thinking of M16, which is not.
That's kind of close.
Yeah. It's if the one is the I.
Mm-hmm. I was like, what road is that?
LI5.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. Oof. That was rough.
Yep.
Sorry, everyone.
My bad.
But, anyhow, that's just... They're all fed up of being treated badly, and they kick bad guys, and they all have really cool powers because they were cool enough to be spies themselves.
Oh yeah, they're career-driven women.
Yeah, they were
an archaeologist, shit like that. Yeah.
Really smart people, and they were just one of Schmond's flings, and they're like, no. Fuck that. Fuck Destiny. I'm gonna get this guy.
Fuck Destiny. It's
so, very
kill Schmond.
20-minute episodes where each time they're trying to get him.
But Schmond always escapes on a helicopter.
Well, everyone still thinks he's the good guy.
Yeah.
He's still getting praises.
Yeah.
They don't realize.
That's how it goes.
Anyhow, So
Well, that's fun. How do you want to combine James Bond with disappearing from reality? I mean,
Schmond.
Schmond.
thank you.
Are they very litigious? I'd guess so. Since it's still like an active intellectual
they're
property.
doing stuff.
Well, like Daniel Craig. And
Yeah, he's been Bond for like 10 years or something crazy.
There's
15, I don't know.
There's been
It's
like
forever.
a fair amount of Daniel Craig Bond movies too.
Yeah.
And there's still like one coming out this year.
I don't know.
Some shit.
Still kind of want Idris, but pretty sure that won't happen.
That'd be so fucking cool.
Oh my god, yes.
I think
we've
said that a lot.
Pardon us.
We would totally advocate for that.
Well, also again,
if we held any power.
The Bond movies are cool, even if they have some problematic moments.
Or if
So I don't want to be
like
like James Bond's a bad guy, because
But James Schmond.
James Schmond is,
He's
so.
a total dick.
yeah, he is.
But he still comes off as suave. Mm-hmm. And so people still are like on his side, even though he's wrong.
Exactly.
He's wronged all these women. Mm-hmm. And they can't just go to the courts because it's the 60s.
Yeah, so they gotta kick some ass themselves.
It says a lot about time.
See, that's supposed to be something that is like the elephant in the room. Just the fact that like women's rights, women being treated as equals.
They
blah,
have
blah.
to like basically become like nefarious ne'er-do-wells in order to just get some fucking justice.
Just saying, it's the elephant in the room. It's never said, but ooh, is it screaming?
It's implied
Okay,
heavily.
so
We have very different ideas.
yeah, I thought maybe something would pop up if I just kept blabbing, but I'm not getting anything yet.
No, because mine is just very succinct in its one person is disappearing over time.
Yeah,
And
but it's happened
like-
before.
It's happened before. Maybe that's a Bond villain thing, you know? There's always like a Bond villain doing nefarious shit.
Okay,
So there's a Bond villain, Schmond villain, sorry, excuse me.
it's all right. I was gonna let it slide.
Schmond villain dealing with interdimensional kind of phasing out people.
Okay.
And James Schmond has before now teamed up with the villain and is also phasing people out who don't agree with James Schmond. So the Schmond girls have to team up and let everyone know how evil James Schmond really is, because he's really just like basically vaporizing people.
I have one more idea
Okay.
that's similar.
Okay.
James Schmond is actually vaporizing all these people into another dimension where he is their king. So he's getting all the like pretty ladies and he's zapping them somewhere else, some beach nebula something, where they just all sit around in bikinis and like worship him.
But they're still aware that they're from a different dimension?
Well, perhaps there's a bit of brainwashing in the whole you're in a different land now.
vaporization
Because it could be
process.
futuristic, but the second dimension is this like 1960s, all the ladies like worship him
like
and do
that.
like beach bingo parties
I
and
like that.
clam bakes.
And he goes between them. But he's really just a standard asshole.
Yeah. Yeah, but people think, again, they think he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Because and he probably has done really good stuff, but maybe he's just like crazy with power.
I think so.
And
I
it's
think
just-
he's even stolen this
Or
vaporade.
he could have had his identity stolen.
I think
And we
either
could
that,
keep him like,
like someone has assumed his identity.
yeah, one of the Schmond villains is pretending to be Schmond in both places and doing bad things.
It's true. It's like they have dimension shifting stuff. They can make themselves look like Schmond.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I kind of want Schmond to be actually a dick.
Okay.
And so I think he stole.
I like how kitschy this is. I just want to pop that
Oh,
in here.
totally.
If you're okay with that.
I'm super okay with
Because
it.
yours was very like solemn, very like
Yeah.
interstellar kind of sci-fi
Yeah.
sort of vibe.
It's kind of it was kind of just like the day by day of this person who this very strange thing is happening to,
Mm-hmm.
but they're just like constantly being told that it's okay and everything will be okay. And so
oh
they
god,
just
that
kinda,
sounds like a really like mindfuck torture kind of.
they just kind of take it in stride because there's no reason to like not
Debate,
believe these
yeah.
people, and then it just suddenly they're like, wait, no, actually this might all be wrong, and then it all just comes crashing at the end. But yeah,
Ugh.
let's take the creepiness of that and the solemnness of that and
make it into a Schmond villain.
yeah, but I think Schmond has stolen this vaporizing ray dimensional beam from a Bond villain Schmond villain off the books.
Yeah.
And so no one is aware.
Heck, maybe Schmond has enslaved this villain to make this other world and make all the pretty ladies there think this, that, and the other.
Totally.
Because if you can vaporize, you probably can, like...
It's the whole Bond. Schmond was, like, had a laser pointed at his genitals, and he broke out. And then the Bond Schmond villain was like, oh, shit.
Oh, Schmidt.
Oh, Schmidt. And he accidentally vaporizes himself into the other world. And then Bond figures out, I don't know, there's plans all over the place, and he just reads through them.
Schmond is not a dummy.
Yeah. And Q is still there. It's just Q.
Or,
P.
There we go.
For Poindexter? No, Poindexter's there and is like Bond's lackey, so he helps him like retrofit it and make it its own. Without
realizing that Poindexter is doing a bad thing.
Exactly.
Schmond's playing him.
Yeah.
Or her.
Well, Schmond's like, hey, look, we gotta fix this so that we can truly get revenge on the Schmond villain, because he obviously we don't know what they could be doing in this other dimension now.
Yeah, the villain had people, places. They had more plans. They have bombs set off. We need to get them back so we can defuse the bombs.
It's clear that this doesn't kill you. It sends you to a different place.
Makes you stronger.
They could be doing evil in this other place, so we got to stop them. Mm-hmm. And then the whole time they're just like, hey, my Schmond palace.
Yes. I will zap all the pretty Schmond girls there.
A tropical Schmond.
And we will hypnotize them with some sort of kitschy, I don't know, radio wave function in their ponytails.
Hypnotist.
And, they'll just want to hang out in the beach all day, doing fun dances and whatnot.
Yeah.
Exactly. A little bit of that. Just having parties.
It's kitschy. And it is like, it has comedy, kind of Bond element comedy to it. Mm-hmm. But then it has this nefarious, just like, God, Schmond is like an asshole. Yeah. Just a severe, horrible person.
Schmond has done some good things in his time as a spy, but...
There's a lot. It's like,
Schmond
there's two sides of the record, you know? Mm-hmm. There's either a movie or at least a game. There's definitely a game like Rogue Agent where it's like GoldenEye and he's been disavowed or whatever from MI6 and he has to like fight his way through it's typical Bond shit, but this is typical Schmond shit now.
Yeah.
And has a vapor ray, which I like a lot.
Sounds good.
It's cool.
Sounds cool.
I really like the kitschiness of the like totally desktop background, Bahamas, sand, pineapple, shit like that.
Yeah.
Palm trees.
I don't know what this says about me, but the man with the golden gun was my favorite as a kid because that secret island thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I think he should basically be on a secret island kind of thing.
Totally.
With the beach and the rocks and
I feel like
waves.
it gives it a cool sci-fi edge where...
When the rock slides open and out comes the big hypnosis beam.
Yeah. Like a literal just like spinning, spinning spiral thing.
With black and white.
Funny. Yeah.
Swirls.
It's so funny to...
So Scooby-Doo again.
See the differences between like this future Bond Daniel Craig style and then literally transporting people back to like a 1960s Bond film.
Yeah.
That they're like, this was the golden age.
Women didn't talk back.
Yeah. I was able to paint them gold all the time, and they didn't even worry about it or try and die on me.
But if they did die... well,
sometimes
gets another one, I guess.
Gets another one. Yeah, I like that.
I do too.
It's good.
Do you think we should have the main character be... backing up. I think the main character should be trying to gather other disappearing women and maybe has some sort of like bracelet or other technology that keeps them from disappearing as fast, like it slows the effects of the vaporization.
I gotcha.
And they're all able to band together to try and kick butt.
I think it's either slows the vaporization or disables the hypnosis, so they have to like play along.
So they're already in the other world?
Could be.
Or
yeah.
maybe the bracelet allows them to hop back and forth
That could be it.
and not be hypnotized.
Because I like the idea of them being transported, but it's not instantly like they're transported and ping, pong, ping, they defeat Schmond. It's like Schmond has an empire built up.
After the great Schmond Lamity, there's a lot of women there.
Yeah, so... And not even women, like he'll vaporize anyone just to fucking build a wall or whatever, you know?
Well, yeah,
like,
no.
He's hypnotizing droves and droves of people.
A worker class.
Yeah.
But it's to make for the women.
Yeah, it's make for the women.
You know.
Yeah. And so the whole thing is this conspiracy that Schmond is a bad guy. Mm-hmm. And everyone's like, he's great though. Like, obviously, he doesn't do anything bad. But the whole time he's
doing bad
enslaving an entire, like, population of people. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The attractive ones.
Yeah. The 1960s attractive.
Yeah.
With those, like, really high bathing suits. Mm-hmm. Baywatch style.
That's 1980s.
Before Baywatch. Beach bum party.
Yeah.
You know. Mm-hmm. You got it.
Mm-hmm. Some bouffants.
Yeah.
Some gingham.
So, yeah, we have the main characters being this group of Schmond girls.
I think the main character in yours should be the main character in mine. The one that originally is like, wow, people tell me it's okay, but I'm not okay with this. This has happened to other...
Totally. Oh,
blah,
yeah.
blah, blah.
That's a good core from mine is...
That kind of makes me think of Wonder Woman a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. Mm-hmm. Especially the bracelet.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be a bracelet. It can be a necklace. It can be...
Yeah. Any
shoes. Why does this all sound like really...
accessory.
I know. I'm like, all of the really girly things. No, it could be a belt.
A bra.
It could be... Yeah.
Could be anything.
It could.
But I think there is...
Something you wear makes the most sense.
There is like a counter tech that they have that enables them to slowly but surely turn a bunch of the population back into their normal selves, unhypnotized, and then they're able to switch back and forth and basically like make an army to take down Schmond once and for all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you thinking this is a movie or a TV show?
I think it's kind of a TV show, and it has that subversion part where you start in the 60s, and it's this weird, kitschy reality that you don't know isn't...
You were in the other realm,
yeah,
basically.
you don't know that it's the past, like a alternate dimension, basically. Mm-hmm. And so when you finally are revealed...
And then Schmond just casually, like, walks through a closet door and he's in Narnia, a.k.a. present time.
Yeah, when you, like, see, you know, like, the Westworld, like, real-ass fucking future, you're like, excuse me? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool.
That sounds cool. I'm down.
Neat
indeed. So it's
like it.
It's kind of a short series, long form, movie-esque, but you get it.
Yeah.
You know the ultimatum is that they defeat Schmond.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like one of those TV things that we often have created to be like, it runs until it's canceled and then this is the last episode. This feels like a finite...
Yeah. I think the kitschy way to do it would be they hypnotize him and he turns into like the 1960s like go-go Bond. And he's like dee-dee-dee-dee, like dancing, like and they're just like, yeah, well, we'll leave him here now.
And then they put him in one of the actual, like, from James Bond, one of those like crazy prisons.
Oh yeah, the one
where it's like underground in the black and like all this crazy, like he's in there just go dancing.
The ultimate lockdown. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, and then they can snap their little fingers, and all of a sudden he's like, "What? I've been had."
Schmond girls.
And then they're like, "We're women" or something. Don't call us girls.
Women power. Okay. It's good.
Something.
It's really good.
We'll figure out the ending.
Look, we're not writers.
Nope. But the idea is they win and they turn it against him.
Yeah. He's the bad guy and they're the good.
Yeah.
They're the good ones. Mm-hmm. It's obvious.
Obviously. Expose him.
Yeah.
For being a liar.
He was playing the good guy so much that everyone's like, well, he's good. Mm-hmm. He's an actor.
Used to be good.
Yeah. Turned bad.
Times have changed.
Times have changed. Mad with power. Mm-hmm. Influence.
And this is the days when he had more power.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Those 1960 go-go days.
Yeah. Take that, Schmond.
Schmond. Death to Schmond.
Is that our title?
Well, speaking of title,
Dun-dun-dun.
do you want to do the standard? Let's come up with some words.
We gotta.
All right. Words would be spy.
Yeah,
word,
spy movie,
and,
maybe?
Yeah.
Like the kitschiness of a spy movie?
Yeah.
Okay. And hypnosis? That's also pretty kitschy.
I feel like that falls in the spy.
The whole
Realm.
vaporizing? Like the second location?
Yeah, dimensional.
Dimension?
Yeah, let's
spy
do that.
movie and dimension?
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool.
All right, you want to do a spy movie word first or a dimension word first?
I'll start in the dimension.
I'll star in a spy movie. 3, 2, 1, laser.
Otherworldly.
Otherworldly laser. Switcheroo. 3, 2, 1, vaporize.
Laser.
It's the most spy movie word.
Laser.
Death laser.
Vaporizing laser.
Beam laser.
Dimensional laser.
It's just very spy movie. There's lots of
Schmond
lasers.
laser.
There's all the whole lasers, Schmond laser. Defense systems and shit like that.
Laser discs.
Lasers from satellites blowing up missiles and shit. Mm-hmm. It's future, but old
Kitschy 60s
It's kitschy
future.
60s future that turned into actual technology.
Yeah, we can do that now.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Like laser trip beams and shit.
Laser hair removal.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm still kind of on the whole death to Schmond.
Okay.
Or something in that vein, like justice from Schmond or something
I think
like
if
that.
we could name it like we would a Bond movie.
Yeah.
That would be
like
good.
Schmond member.
Oh my god, that sounds terrible.
And Schmond gun. You got it.
Yeah,
Like
but-
death on Tuesday. Schmond.
That sounds like a Murder, She Wrote.
Schmond arrival.
But Murder Schmond.
Well, yeah, but the new Bond movies, there's one that's die twice again, or they're getting really. They're like, I don't know how many times you could. No, it's a good time to die, or
That sounds like a Bond movie, though.
right?
Yeah.
They do.
We gotta sound like a Schmond movie, I think.
Schmond in. Schmond colon.
Schmond Paradise?
Schmond paradise.
Schmond's Paradise? Should we not have Schmond in the title?
I kind of like Schmond though. Yeah, maybe not.
You want Schmond in the title? though?
I don't know.
I was using Schmond as a placeholder.
Should we come up with an actual? No.
I don't think we need to, but we should come up with a movie title.
Because the current anime that is most Bond-like is Lupin the Third. Mm-hmm. It's spy thriller, heisty shit, and it's always Lupin and the Castle of Cagliostro, and
So you were thinking Schmond and the Death Laser.
right?
Yeah, but...
Schmond and the Dimensional Beam.
Bean! Yeah,
You're getting it.
I do.
It's tough though.
Maybe we can just come up with a little bit more kitschy title.
Yeah.
What about The Island Through Time? Do you think that sounds schmondy enough?
James Schmond in the Island Through Time.
Okay, again, I don't think we're gonna have schmond in the title.
No, I know. But you got to put it with it to make sure if it works, right?
Because it's like James Bond in.
James Bond in Moonraker. James Bond in
James Bond will return
Laser
in.
Pussy. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
James Bond in The Island
Through
Out of Time?
Oh, it could be Out of Time.
Island Out of Time.
Is that already something? It sounds too good to not already be something, if I may say so.
Island Through Time or Island Out of Time?
I mean, either. Island Out of
Out
Time,
of Time is
makes
cool,
a lot more sense.
because it's
It's completely out of the realm.
it is an alternate
it's all
dimension, but
this-
also they're running out of time.
That's true.
Double meaning.
That's true.
You know that sells me on the title.
Uh-huh. The Island Out of Time.
Come on, that's pretty cool.
Would you watch it?
I'd watch James Schmond and the Island Out of Time.
And it would be called The Island Out of Time, but once we figure out Schmond's real name, that's how they would
It'd be
market
like
it.
Dexter Greaves in Island Out of Time.
Meet Poindexter in the LI-5.
Yes.
And Money Dime.
Still money.
Okay. Currency Dime. No, Money Penny.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay, well...
I know. Like,
Well,
the names aren't any money.
I know, but then...
Nickel penny.
Nickel and dime.
Shit, now it's still penny. Ah, damn it.
Okay.
Yeah.
In any case, I think that would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Imagine the advertisement for it.
Oh, it would be
great.
so good. There's so many
So great.
good examples of, like, old Bond posters that are just killer.
Yeah.
Just, like, amazing
And all the,
stylistically.
The TV adverts. What do you call those?
I don't know. trailers
Commercials.
and
The
shit.
commercials, yeah. Trailers, I
totally.
guess, is more
Island Out of
accurate.
Time.
Island Out of Time.
It's so good.
The Island Out of
And
Time?
it'd have, like, a big clock, and then, like, an island, and then, like, the laser is shooting something, and then there's the hypno thing, and in the very back is
And it's,
the
like-
largest spiral.
And it's kind of sheer. Like the opacity set
definitely,
really
yeah.
low.
Oh, yeah.
So you can just kind of see it.
Yeah. But it's one of those busy posters where you kind of get the entire
there's all
plot.
this stuff. And there's all these ladies in 1960s
And they're all doing,
bikinis.
like, Charlie's Angels posing. And
Some of them are
Schmond Girl
dancing,
posing.
and some of them are like sneaking up to get Schmond.
Oh, yeah.
Up at the top of the island.
And there's
on
some
the rock.
there's some scuba diving in the water.
And then there's a shark and
It's just so good.
some alligators because Jaws.
And there's lasers everywhere. Lasers.
Yeah, they have laser shows at night.
Oh yeah, sick raves.
Okay, that's not true. That's not
No,
canon.
that's not 60s. That's not
No.
kitschy at all.
No, but
Island Out of Time.
do you want the Island Out of Time or just
The Island Out of Time. Yeah.
okay? James Schmond in
The
the Island Out of Time.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's
Okay.
hella good.
Okay. Way to go. Is this a high five?
That's so good. We haven't had like a fun
This is
one.
fun.
This is a good one.
This is fun.
Yeah. We're good.
Yeah.
Who do you want to be?
Oh my god.
In the Island Out of Time.
I want to be everyone. I do. I'm so excited.
I feel like I'm a future person who is like a fan of Schmond who,
yeah.
I am not swayed by the ladies.
I would
Or
be
maybe I am
honored
eventually.
to be some sort of hypnotized onboarding specialist on Schmond
yeah.
Island.
Like an airline.
Because you get zapped in and it's like, here, let's get you dressed.
Here's your lay.
Because before the hypnosis is kicked in, I would have to soothe them, maybe feed them, get them dressed. Very Westworld. Pick out your costume.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Enter the island.
Well, because they're all like disoriented.
And maybe it's supposed to be like a dream. Maybe I'm supposed to play that kind of thing. But I would love to be some small part of the onboarding process.
resort style.
Yes.
I'll be in there too. And I'm like, here's your stone massage.
Aren't they all ladies, though?
Yeah, but remember there's the working class?
Oh, okay.
I put dust cucumbers on your eyes and I rub your feet.
How much do I have to pay you now for this?
Well, we don't have a cucumber. Hey! All right, we're in the show.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it.
In the Island Out of Time.
The Island Out of Time. The Island.
The Island Out of Time.
That's it though, right?
I'm feeling good about this.
That's the podcast.
Yes, it is.
Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
Wow.
Wow.
We did it.
Just add lasers.
James Schmond really brought it all together.
He brings us together.
Yep.
Thanks for embracing my idea when it was so vastly different
It's
from
very
yours.
good. I'm glad, again, the core is in mine with not only the dimensional aspect, but also the main character having this sort of like everything's okay,
Yeah.
being told that, and it obviously not being that way.
Yeah.
That's cool. Mm-hmm. I like it a lot.
And would it be, like, in the present time, would James Schmond be trying to catch the villain who's zapping people? Like, is that what he's currently doing, even though it's technically him and he's just got everyone hoodwinked?
Maybe?
Or is he a movie star and it's, like, not really?
I don't think it's addressed that it's him doing that.
Okay.
Or that it's happening.
Because
like,
I
large
like
scale?
the idea of it being, like, on the TV. They're like, James Schmond today did this, this, and this. We're that much closer to finding out who's zapping people.
I think, yeah, there's like a constant anti, like, that guy campaign that, like, Schmond and a fleet of people are, like, making, like, this is the bad, like, this is
Yeah.
the bad guy, obviously. He has a death laser. but it's already taken care of.
Yeah.
Basically.
We had to let him go so he would tell us where these hostages were hidden. We're getting closer, though.
But now he's out.
Keep your eyes peeled,
let him
citizens.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Something like that is happening at the beginning, and that's why everyone's like, it's okay, James Schmond's on it.
Yeah.
So in
Everyone's
this case,
tricked
James
by
Schmond is not an actor at all. It is purely real.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Not sure I put that together, but that makes so much more sense.
It just does. Yeah.
It doesn't work any other way.
But it is so hard to discern reality once like the other dimension comes into play, because
Yeah.
he acts so fucking strangely and like misogynistically fucking backwards.
Yeah.
And you're just like, all right, like, when's the joke?
So he was never an actor.
No, he's like
always
a spy.
been a spy,
He's an
but
LI5 spy.
all of the movies in the past have been based on him. Those are still a thing. Like,
I don't know if
James
there are
Schmond
movies.
has movies based on him because he's that much of a badass in the
really make sense
present
if you're a
reality
spy.
thing. Well, he wouldn't be the one in them. He just would be famed for all
Maybe.
the good
I
things
don't
he
know.
did. I don't know.
I don't think that's an important aspect that we need
Okay.
to iron out right now.
So in that case, it's just dramatic irony
Yeah.
that
Totally.
we know that it's like straight out of a 1960s
100%,
movie,
yes.
but no one else does
Yeah.
in the show.
Yeah.
Okay, cool with that.
Cool. That's the show. We have a Twitter.
Yes, we
It's
do.
at Instant Anime Pod. And that's where you can follow us for updates on the show. We post GIFs and tease upcoming episodes, as well as cursed images.
If it needs to be shared, it needs to be shared.
If it needs to be shared, it needs to be shared. I shared something recently last week. They're making a kaiju dating simulator.
No.
There's a Kickstarter for it.
How did I miss that?
Some like animator I know made some games I've played before, and I linked
Super Kaiju Love.
Kaiju Love because I was like, hey, we did that
Yeah.
in the most simplest form.
Wasn't there a grandma on a porch
Grandma
somewhere?
Mothra.
Yes! Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
how could I have forgotten?
So that's something I retweeted a while. That Kickstarter might be up now, or it might be next week. Either way,
cool.
that's the Twitter.
That's our social media presence.
That's the Twitter. We also have a website.
Yeah, our website is instantannie.may. It's where we host. It's our home base. It's got everything, all of our episodes, clickable links, our sidebars full of stuff. You can fill out a suggestion in the suggestion form. It links to Twitter. It links to a handful of podcatchers. It links to our merch. shop.instantannie.may will also get you there. And it also has our Spotify playlist if you want to listen to songs that we've previously used in episodes and turned into animes.
Just like this one.
Yeah.
Destiny by Lovelace.
Destiny.
It's a good song.
I really hope there's a music video for this.
I do too. I bet there is.
I hope
Because I
so.
think this one's old enough where you found it off YouTube.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think so.
Before I had Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
This was long ago, listeners.
It's a bygone age.
Just watched YouTube K-pop videos all
And we're
day.
like, this could work.
I better not listen to this one. Skip. It's
But
really
yeah,
not one.
that's the show. That's our Twitter. That's our website. If you have the time to leave a review on your favorite podcatcher of choice, that'd be so nice of you to do so. Rating a review really helps us out on those things. Kind of boosts our visibility,
Yeah.
which is
Bring
always
awareness.
nice. Get more people listening to the show.
I mean, don't you want to watch this show that we made up today?
Get more listeners. Eventually, all 144 of our animes will exist in reality.
I'm sure that's how that works.
If they don't already, because some of our ideas maybe already exist, like
Yeah.
Space Brothers.
But Lee Pace, he's actually in
He's
an anime.
I know. And he's not the main boy protagonist, but he seemed like a very titular character.
Yeah.
And he's on like the poster and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. Well, not titular because there's no title in the name. But you get it.
He's up there in importance.
He's up there. We've talked about him. Episode 2.
We willed this into happening. I'm still very proud of us.
Yeah.
Maybe that should be some sort of merch. We have a button that's like, I cast Lee Pace in an anime before this.
We put Lee Pace in our anime. Did you?
Yeah.
Big old question mark. Mm-hmm. We can make buttons.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stickers and buttons.
Cool. I'm
Okay.
down.
We're not going to do that, are we?
Nah. Well,
Okay.
whatever.
Anything for Lee Pace.
Thanks for listening to the show. Bye.